Okay, so the next stage now that you have all your brass perfectly rounded and you've got nice round holes and concentric, now we need to find the shortest case out of all this lot. So you will need to measure every case until you find the one with the smallest measurement, and the reason for that being, especially if you're neck turning, you will need to have all the cases cut to the same length, overall length, because when you're neck cutting you're going to come down and you're going to just kiss into that shoulder ever so slightly. Excuse me. So you want it all down to the same depth, so it's no good in having one case that's going to be longer than the other, because your cutting depth is going to be different. If you're going to have a longer one, you're going to be further away from that neck junction, and if you have a shorter one, you're going to be further into the neck junction. So it's important that you measure every case to find the lowest or the shortest case. And now we're going to put it onto the I've got a Wilson case trimmer here. So once you've found that shortest one, what we want to do now is actually tidy up the very mouth of that case. As they come from the factory, they're pretty raw. Not raw, sorry. They're pretty jagged. So you want a nice sort of squared off face, tidy up there. I know it's very hard for you to sort of see that, but you might be able to just make out just how rough that is. But anyway, so what we're going to do now, we're just going to face off these and have a nice sort of square cut, and then every case will be cut to the same length. Okay, so that's just a simple case. Right, you might be able to sort of hopefully see that. That's a nice little shine to that. Ooh, where are you? Yes, that's better. Okay, so that's nice and tidy. And now we can measure that. 0 calipers. And that's 1.836. Okay, I'm just going to show you the measurement of some of these. You got 1.839, 1.840, 1.839 and a half. So everyone's going to be probably like slightly different. This one's 1.839. So what we're going to do is trim them all to this length here, and like I said, that's going to give us a nice accurate measurement on the overall length. And even if you weren't neck turning, you would still want to cut them all to the same length anyway, because obviously once you set up your cutter, you're going to be cutting them all to the same length. So okay, so I'm going to get through these, and pretty much that is it to that sort of stage. You are just going to cut them all to the same length. Okay, so that's pretty straightforward. Okay, so once you've found the shortest length, and you've got that first one trimmed up, let's just quickly measure this one. So this is at 1839, 1.839. give it a little bit of a turn to the other side. Like I say, you're taking such a small amount off, 1 or 2 thou, something like that, but you want it now, and we are now at 1.836 and a half, but that half really isn't going to make any difference to us because it's too small a number. So I shall get through the rest of these, and we'll catch you up to the next stage, okay?